Hi there, this is me again, Mr. Zamora, and I am here to explain 8.DD.4 changes in mean, median, mode, and range. So now we are going to imagine that if we change one of the numbers in a set of numbers, what's going to happen? Okay, so we have this set of 10 numbers. We have 10 numbers right here. We are going to be talking about the mean. The mean is the average. Okay, so we need to add them up. We need to make a sum of all these numbers and then divide them by 10, and we're going to get the mean. Okay, we actually don't have to do that because the problem says what is going to happen if we change the number 40 yeah, actually we're going to make the sum. Okay, we're going to make the addition. Okay, so let's get our calculator. Okay, now it is open and we have to get the mean. We need to add all these numbers, 59 plus 11 plus 87 plus 27 plus 41 plus 11 plus 32 plus 15 plus 40 plus 77, okay, equals 400. Okay, what's going to happen if we divide this by 10, which is the number of items in here, or the number of numbers? The answer is going to be 40. So right now we have a mean of 40. What would happen if we add another 40 right here? So the answer, or the sum of all of these elements, of all of these items, is going to be 440. And we have to divide all of that by 11. 440 divided by 11, because now we are going to have an extra element. It is going to be 11 elements, and the answer is going to be 40 again. So in this case, there is no change in the mean. Okay, I hope you have understood that part. We're going to do some others. Okay, now we have 8 numbers, and the question says, how would the mode is the most repeated number in a set of numbers, how would the mode change if the number 44 were added to the set? So we have 8 numbers. So if we add 44 to this set, what's going to happen? So right now, which one is the mode? We have 23, only one 23, only one 51, 1, 2, 3 63s, only one 33, only one 37, and only one 53. So right now, the mode is 63 because it is the most repeated number. So if we add a 44, nothing is going to happen. 63 is going to be still the mode. So there is going to be no change in here. Okay, we submit our answer. Now we have 8 numbers. Okay, all of these numbers. The question says, how will the median, okay, in order to get the median, we need to get the number in the middle. We need to arrange, we need to write these numbers in order to get the number in the middle. How would the median change if the number 65 replaced the number 38? So instead of 38, we're going to have a 65. Okay, so in this case, we need to we need to order the numbers. All right, so we're going to write the lowest number, 37, I think. Yeah, it is 37, the lowest, comma, 68. Well, 37 is already written. Okay. 68. Oh no, it's 38, the next number. 38. Which one is the next number? 68. No, it's 58. All right. 58 is the next number. The next number is 68. The next number is 72. And then 76. And then 80, and then 87. 80 and 80. Okay, well, it is an 8. 7. Okay, so we count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 numbers. So the number in the middle, actually there are going to be 2 numbers in the middle. There is no only one number in the middle. So 1, 2, 3. So 68 and 72 are the 2 numbers in the middle, because there are 3 on the left and 3 numbers on the right. So when this happens, because we hadn't had this situation before, but when this happens, when we have 2 numbers in the middle, what we have to do is to get the mean or the average of these 2 numbers. So just by looking at them, it is going to be 70, right? Because it's like where the middle of these 2 numbers. Or if you're not very sure about that, you can just add 68 plus 72, and the result, which is 140, you're going to divide it by 2. Okay, so the answer is 70. So for this case, the mode is 70. Now, the question says, how will the median, the median is 70. How will the median change if the number 65 replace the number 38? So instead of 38, we're going to have a 65. So this is not going to be the number is going to be 65. So we need to write these numbers again. But guess what? We only need to write until the 4th and 5th numbers. The rest are not like very important. So let's start again. So we have 37, 38. Oh, sorry. There is no 38. Now it is 65. So next to 38 is 58. And then, 65. Well, let me erase or cross what I have been writing. 58. And then the next number is 65. Which is this number right here. Okay, let me just circle this. And then 68. Okay, 65 and then 68. So I have my 4th number. The next number is also important, which is going to be 72. 72. Okay, and again I am going to write the next 3 numbers: 1, 2, 3, next numbers, which they are going to be 76, 80, and 87. So again, these are my two numbers that are in the middle, and they are the same numbers. So again, the median of this set of numbers is 70. Okay, so there is no change in the median of these numbers. All right, so we choose no change and we submit our answer. Okay, now we have 7 numbers, 3, 1, 2, 5, 2, 5, 7, and now we are being asked about the range. So we first need to know what is the current range of these numbers. So the lowest number is 1 and the highest number is 7. So we have a range of 6, a difference of 6. So if the number 8 were added to the set, imagine that instead of only have 7 numbers, we have 8 numbers, and that the 8th number is an 8. So what is the new range going to be? So from 1 to 8, let me write it so you can see it. Whoopsie. Okay, so the new range, if we have an extra number, which is an 8, the new range from 1 to 8 is going to be 7. So before it was from 1 to 7, it was 6. So there is an increment of 1. So the answer is that the range is going to increase. It's going to increase by 1. Okay, because the new range is 7. Increase. Submit. Excellent. Look at this set of 10 numbers. How much would the range? Again, the range, we need to get the new range. Okay, so let me get a new paint file. So the current range is from 2. 2 is our lowest number and 9 is our highest number. So from 2 to 9, we have a range of 7, right? This is our current range. So if the number 2 were added to the set, imagine that there is another 2. What's going to happen with the range? Nothing is going to happen because 2 is still the lowest number, and from 2 to any other 9, any of these 9s, is going to be still 7. So the question is, by how much will the range increase if the number 2 were added to the set? The answer is going to be 0 because it is not going to increase. Okay, so we answer 0 and submit our answer. Okay, as you can see, now we are being asked about more specific answers, not only increase, decrease, of the same or no change. We need to specify by how much. Okay, so we have these 7 numbers. By how much will the median decrease? So right now we know that the median is going to decrease if the number 6 replaced one of the 8s in the set. So one of these 8s is going to be replaced by a 6. Okay, and we are being asked about median. So we need to know the current median. All right, so our current median is going to be, okay, the lowest number is 2. Okay, and then we have a 6 and then another 6. Okay, and then we have 2 7s, 7, 7, and then we have 2 8s, 8, 8. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So 4 and 4. So again, we have two numbers in the middle, and because they are the same number, so the median is 7. Okay, this is not the answer. This is our current median. But what happens if we, instead of writing an 8, it is going to be, so this is not going to be an 8, it's going to be a 6. Okay, this is a 6. So now we have a 2. Okay, these 2. Now we have 1, 2, 3 6s, 6, 6, and 6. We have 2 7s and 1 8. 2 7s and 1 8. So the median is in the middle of these two numbers. So if we do the operation like 6 plus 7 divided by 2 is 6.1. Okay, so our new median is 6.5. Okay, so by how much will the median decrease? By how much? From 7 to 6.5, the decrease is 0.5. Okay, so that's going to be our answer. Okay, so 0.5. Oh, it says by 1. Let's check our answer. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. This was our original median, and this is our new median. Okay, so from 7 to 6 is going to be a decrease of 1. Okay, qué bruto, póngale 0 a ese también. Okay, got it? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, well, now you have realized that Mr. Zamora is also human. He's not an alien. Nah, just kidding. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. Sorry about that, guys, again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 numbers. How will the mean change if the number 47 replace the number 37? Okay, so this 37 is not going to be a 37, it is going to be a 47. What do you think is going to happen? A replacement. Okay, if we have 37 and now we have a 48. And I don't want you to do operations in this one. I am going to give you an easier example. Imagine that you have grades, right? Well, actually, you don't have to imagine that because you actually have grades in math, science, art, PE, computers, Spanish, and all of the subjects, right? Language and all of the subjects that you have. Imagine that you have 5 grades, which is 10, 9, 7, 8, and another 9. Okay? Imagine, okay, and you have a mean or an average of all of that. Okay? And it is going to be probably 8.7 or 8.9 or 9.2 or I don't know. Imagine that someone says, let's say that we're going to change the 7 for a 9. What is going to happen to the average? it is going to be the same average, it is going to decrease, or it is going to increase. Obviously, with higher grade, the average is going to increase. So it is going to be the same right here. Okay, we have a 37, but instead of writing a 37, we are going to write a 47. So because this number is going to be higher, when we do the new mean or the new average, we're going to find out that it is going to increase. Okay, so we don't need to do operations. In this case, we submit our answer and that. Okay, we have 5 numbers. The mode, what is the actual or the current mode? Sorry, the current mode. So only one. Okay, we have 3. So the current mode is 3 because it is repeated 3 times. If the number 3 replaced the number 1 in the set, so imagine that this is not a 1 anymore, it is another 3. So what is the mode going to be? It is going to be 3 again, because it is going to be 4 times and the mode is going to be 3. So by how much will the mode decrease? It won't decrease, it will be 0. Because the decrease is going to be 0 because it is going to be the same number. Okay, look at this set of 8 numbers. Okay, mean, okay, again average, it is going to increase if the number 99 replaces the number 19. So with this problem, we know that it is going to increase, but we don't know by how much. So we need to do the operation. So we need to do the first operation, like 48 plus 89 plus 28 plus 18 plus 22 plus 19 plus 65 plus 15. So 304. If we divide this by 8, our mean or our average is 38. Don't forget that number, 38. All right, you know what? I am going to write it somewhere else, right here, 38. Wow, big number. All right, so the question says, if the number 99 replaces the number 19, so instead of writing 19, we're going to write 99. So what I am going to do, I am not going to do the whole operation again. So what I am going to do is that to the number that I had before, which is 304, I am going to subtract 19. Yeah, so I only have these numbers, and I don't have the 19 included in here in this addition. So to this addition, I am going to add 99, okay, which is the new number. You could the other way if you feel more like confident about that, adding all of these numbers and then just substitute this by a 99, you can do it, and the result is going to be the same. 384 divided by 8 equals 48. So our new number is 48. So the difference between 38 and 48 is 10, and it is a increase, right? Increase of 10. Okay, so the answer is going to be 10. All right, look at this set of 6 numbers. By how much will the range decrease if the number 4 replaces the number 1 in the set? Okay, so the current range is from 1 to 9 is 8. So this is our original range. So if the number 4 replaces the number 1 in the set, so we don't have we don't have a 1, we have a 4. So now 1 is not the lowest number. The lowest number right now is going to be 3. So from 3 to 9 is 6. Okay, we have a new range of 6. So the original range was 8. Now it is 6. So the difference between 6 and 8 is 2. So we have a decrease of 2. Okay, again, I am going to repeat it one more time. The original, let me print it and paste it. Sorry about that. All right. Now we have from 1 to 9, we have a difference of 8. So our range, I'm going to mark it as an R. Our original range is 8. But now it says that the number 4 is going to replace number 1. So it is not going to be a 1, it is going to be a 4. So now the lowest number is 3. Okay, so from 3 to 9, which is the highest number, there is, so R2 is, from 3 to 9 is 6. So the difference between these two numbers is 2. Okay, so we have a decrease of 2. All right, so we submit our answer, and this is it. Remember, you don't have to watch the whole video. If you already understand what you're doing since problem 2, 3, or 4, you can just skip the rest and go straight to your exercise. Okay, if you have any question, let me know via Edmodo, and see you next video. Have a nice day.